Before creatinine destroys you. 7 midnight fruits that cleanse your kidneys. While you sleep. There's a disquieting sensation many experience, waking in the deep hours of the night not from a frightful dream, but from an internal unease, a feeling of something profound happening within the body, beyond conscious control. This sensation, often mistaken for a heart flutter, is in fact a silent distress signal from your kidneys, quietly enduring years of neglect, overwork, and the cumulative effect of seemingly innocuous daily habits. We tend to fear what is visible, but it is often the silent processes, the unseen struggles within that lead to our decline. The kidneys, in their tireless dedication, never cry out in pain. They simply grow weary. Each instance of consuming excess salt, neglecting adequate water intake, or skimping on rest allows toxins to insidiously accumulate in our bloodstream, drop by painstaking drop. Then, one day, a routine test reveals a startling spike in creatinine levels, a quiet alarm that signifies a gradual, unnoticed deterioration of our body's vital filtering system. It's a sobering reality that over 37 million Americans live in this state of silent compromise, their kidneys gradually wearing out while they remain blissfully unaware. The sheer magnitude of their constant work, filtering gallons of blood to sustain life, is astonishing, yet they ask for so little in return, merely a modicum of care and attention. Tragically, this attention often comes too late, manifesting as swollen legs, labored breathing, and clouded vision, by which point recovery is a far more arduous journey. However, a gentler, more restorative path exists, one that begins with the familiar embrace of fruits, humble yet potent in their capacity to cleanse and rejuvenate. The knowledge shared here could be the single most impactful choice you make today, altering the course of your future well-being. To ensure you don't miss future insights that can safeguard your kidneys, make sure to subscribe and activate notifications so they never have to wage their silent battles alone again. The journey of kidney cleansing begins with the captivating dragon fruit. For many, particularly seniors, dragon fruit is a familiar presence in their diet, its vibrant exterior concealing a remarkable ally for kidney health, especially during the night when the body dedicates itself to deep healing. Its efficacy lies in its abundant soluble fiber, which acts as a gentle internal sweep, capturing nitrogenous waste and toxins that might otherwise burden the bloodstream and overwhelm the kidneys. As the body ages, the excretory system naturally weakens, making soluble fiber indispensable not only for regulating blood sugar, but also for facilitating the natural removal of creatinine. A comprehensive study, Asian Fruits and Renal Health, conducted at the National University of Singapore, involved 1,200 elderly participants with mild elevations in creatinine. Over a 90-day period, those who incorporated dragon fruit into their evening routine observed a significant reduction in creatinine levels, exceeding 10% compared to a control group. For seniors, a simple yet potent strategy is to consume half a ripe dragon fruit approximately 30 minutes before retiring for the night. Opting for the white-fleshed variety is recommended as it contains less fructose, making it gentler on the kidneys. It's best to savor each bite slowly with a spoon, allowing the fiber to work its magic within the digestive tract. Avoid pairing dragon fruit with milk or yogurt, as the combination of fructose and protein can increase the kidney's workload, diminishing the cleansing benefits. Consistent nightly consumption of dragon fruit can lead to noticeably deeper sleep and a feeling of lightness and relaxation in the lower back within a few weeks. It's a powerful reminder that even the slightest delay in toxin removal can lead to a silent accumulation of harmful residues. Sharing this simple secret with loved ones can be a vital step in preventing the fear and devastation of kidney failure. Prepare for the next revelation, where a tangy golden fruit will unveil its surprising capacity to protect your kidneys. Next on our list is the intriguing passion fruit. This fruit is now a topic of discussion in nutrition circles across the United States, recognized for its potential to act as a natural shield for aging kidneys. What many don't realize is that its gentle tartness, when consumed thoughtfully in the evening, actively aids the kidneys in detoxification and enhances blood flow during the crucial filtration process. Its remarkable power stems from its rich vitamin C content, a potent antioxidant that combats kidney inflammation and boosts the efficiency of enzymes responsible for clearing creatinine. In older adults, the delicate blood vessels within the kidneys gradually weaken, impeding the efficient filtration of toxins. Vitamin C not only alleviates chronic inflammation, but also supports cellular regeneration and promotes a smoother flow of blood through the glomeruli, the intricate filtering units of the kidneys. A significant study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2022 tracked 1,500 older adults experiencing mild to moderate creatinine elevation. After 12 weeks of consuming 2 passion fruits daily, their average creatinine levels saw a notable decrease of 0.3 mg/dL, accompanied by a significant improvement in their glomerular filtration rate. Intriguingly, those who opted for warm passion fruit juice in the evening achieved 23% better results than their counterparts who consumed it cold. To implement this, take 2 ripe passion fruits, cut them in half, and mix the pulp with 250 ml of warm water around 40 degrees Celsius. Stir gently and consume about an hour after dinner. It's crucial to avoid adding sugar or honey, as excess sugar forces the kidneys into overdrive to maintain internal balance. The warmth of the water aids in faster absorption of vitamin C into the bloodstream without causing stomach irritation, a particular benefit for seniors with sensitive digestive systems. A thin slice of ginger can be added to further boost circulation and soothe mild kidney inflammation. However, if you find yourself habitually consuming cold passion fruit juice, be aware that this sudden temperature shock can cause your kidneys to strain to stabilize blood pressure and electrolyte balance overnight. Subscribe to ensure you don't miss the upcoming segment, where a creamy, familiar fruit holds an unexpected secret to restoring kidney function that has long been overlooked by many. Our third vital fruit is the versatile avocado call. While often associated with breakfast meals for the younger generation, few understand its potential as a silent savior for overworked and struggling kidneys in individuals over 50. For years, the healthy fats within avocados have been misunderstood, often mistakenly perceived as detrimental to both heart and kidney health. The true strength of the avocado lies in its oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that significantly reduces inflammation within kidney tissues and enhances the flexibility of cell membranes, thereby improving blood flow through the glomeruli. In older adults, where blood vessels tend to stiffen and circulation slows, oleic acid acts as a natural lubricant, enabling the kidneys to filter more efficiently without undue strain. The well-regarded Framingham Heart Study, which involved 1,300 seniors in the United States, found that participants who consumed half an avocado daily for 10 weeks experienced an average reduction in creatinine of 11% when compared to a control group. Furthermore, their LDL cholesterol levels decreased significantly, demonstrating that avocado not only provides dual protection for heart health, but also enhances kidney filtration. To incorporate this into your diet, take half a ripe avocado, sprinkle it with a small pinch of fine sea salt, mash it lightly with a fork, and eat it slowly about 45 minutes after dinner. The sea salt provides essential trace minerals that help balance electrolytes and support kidney filtration, while oleic acid functions optimally when the body is at rest. It is advisable to avoid consuming chilled avocados directly from the refrigerator, as the cold temperature can impair the absorption of these beneficial fats, particularly in older adults. For an added boost of antioxidants, consider adding a few slices of ripe tomato, which is rich in lycopene, to further protect the kidney's blood vessels. However, if you continue to disregard the benefits of this remarkable fruit, remember that millions of your kidney cells are silently enduring microinflammation that remains imperceptible. Tap the like button to discover the next segment, where a simple, familiar fruit holds the key to regenerating kidney cells in ways you might never have imagined. The fourth fruit in our collection is the humble yet powerful red apple. Across many cultures, red apples are symbolic of longevity and renewal. Yet most older adults consume them as a mere morning snack, unaware that their true potential for kidney cleansing and recovery is unlocked when eaten in the evening. The inherent value of red apples is concentrated in quercetin, a natural polyphenol compound predominantly found in the skin. Quercetin acts as a biological shield, effectively neutralizing free radicals, mitigating chronic inflammation, and enhancing the kidney's filtration capabilities. As we age, kidney tissues gradually harden, making the elimination of creatinine a more challenging process. Quercetin works to soften these fibrous tissues, improve blood circulation, and alleviate pressure on the kidneys, thereby preventing the buildup of toxins in the blood. The 2021 Apple Polyphenol Study, published by the American Institute of Nutrition, involved 1,100 elderly patients with an average creatinine level of 1.44 mg/dl. After 8 weeks of consuming one whole red apple each evening, participants experienced an average reduction in creatinine of 0.25 mg/dl, and their kidney inflammation markers, like CRP, decreased by up to 18%. To maximize the benefits of apples, select fresh red varieties. Wash them thoroughly in diluted salt water, pat them dry, and consume them with the peel about an hour after dinner, as over 60% of quercetin resides in the skin. For those with sensitive stomachs, slicing the apple thinly and steaming it lightly for 2 minutes can reduce acidity while preserving the active compounds. Maintaining this nightly habit for a few weeks can lead to a feeling of lightness, deeper sleep, and reduced morning fatigue. Clear indicators that your kidneys are functioning more efficiently. However, if you still perceive red apples as just a simple dessert, your kidneys might already be developing microscopic, invisible fissures. Don't let familiarity lead to complacency. Subscribe to stay informed for the next segment, where the secret of a fruit that quietly soothes hidden inflammations lurking within your kidney cells will be revealed. The fifth fruit we explore is the delightful strawberry. Beloved for their vibrant hue and gentle sweetness, strawberries harbor a potent anti-inflammatory force that quietly alleviates pressure on the kidneys. For older adults, even a modest 10% decline in kidney function can manifest as fatigue, mild swelling, and restless nights. Strawberries are exceptionally rich in anthocyanins, the natural pigments responsible for their striking red color and among nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. Anthocyanins work to prevent damage to kidney tubule cells, reduce tissue fibrosis, and improve blood filtration. According to a 2022 study by the National Kidney Foundation, adults over 60 who consumed 5 to 6 fresh strawberries daily for 12 weeks observed an average reduction in serum creatinine levels of 14%, along with significant improvements in their estimated glomerular filtration rate, eGFR. Beyond anthocyanins, strawberries are a good source of vitamin C, manganese, and pectin, a soluble fiber known to support uric acid elimination. Pectin acts like a natural cleansing brush in the bloodstream, binding to nitrogenous waste and aiding the body in its expulsion through the intestines, thus preventing the kidneys from becoming overburdened. However, there's a critical detail often overlooked. Strawberries are most effective when consumed fresh and never mixed with condensed milk or refined sugar. Sugar can degrade anthocyanins, diminishing their anti-inflammatory power by as much as 40%. It's best to choose naturally ripe berries, rinse them gently under cold water, drain them, and consume them immediately. If you need to monitor potassium levels, limit your intake to 3 to 5 berries daily, and consume them at least 2 hours before dinner. While a bowl of strawberries cannot replace prescribed medication, it can significantly slow the aging process of your kidneys. Where medications may offer rapid but temporary relief, strawberries work slowly yet steadily, day by day, cell by cell, and within the quiet rhythm of your body. Sometimes the smallest, reddest, and sweetest things, like strawberries, are what keep your kidneys softly whispering of health each morning you awaken. The sixth fruit. Watermelon is a common sight on family tables, often regarded simply as a refreshing dessert. However, for individuals grappling with high creatinine levels, it acts more like a cool, gentle stream, effectively washing away hidden toxins from within the body. What elevates watermelon beyond mere refreshment is not solely its abundant water content, but its inherent ability to support the kidney's excretory functions. The most remarkable compound found in watermelon is citrulline, a rare amino acid present in very few fruits. Citrulline aids in widening blood vessels, thereby enhancing kidney circulation and promoting the excretion of creatinine through urine. In older adults, circulation naturally tends to slow down, compelling the kidneys to work harder to filter the blood. Citrulline acts as an open gateway, allowing oxygen-rich blood to flow more easily through the kidneys, improving glomerular filtration and reducing pressure within the delicate renal vessels. A 2021 study titled Citrulline and Kidney Detox Study, conducted at the California Institute of Gerontology on 1,100 adults over 60, revealed that participants who consumed 200 grams of watermelon every night for 8 consecutive weeks experienced an average reduction in creatinine levels of 12%, coupled with noticeable improvements in blood pressure and sleep quality. To maximize its benefits, enjoy 2 to 3 slices of fresh watermelon in the evening, approximately 1 hour after dinner. It's best to choose the deep red variety with a thin rind and small seeds, as the highest concentration of citrulline is found near the rind. Before consuming, allow the fruit to sit at room temperature for at least 10 minutes to activate its natural enzymes and enhance nutrient absorption. Never juice or refrigerate watermelon overnight, as citrulline degrades at low temperatures, losing up to 40% of its bioactivity. If you choose to bypass watermelon, your kidneys will be compelled to filter thicker, more concentrated blood each night. Comment, "I choose my kidneys," as a reminder to yourself never to overlook this simple fruit that quietly protects your kidneys while you sleep. Prepare for the final segment, where a crimson fruit stands as the ultimate shield for your kidneys against the ravages of aging. Finally, we arrive at the remarkable pomegranate. Often referred to as the red heart of nature, the pomegranate has long been a symbol of rebirth and longevity in Eastern cultures. For older adults, particularly those struggling with elevated creatinine levels, it represents an unexpected natural gift, not only cleansing the blood, but also aiding in the recovery of kidney cells after years of silent damage. The secret lies within punicalagin, a potent polyphenol unique to pomegranates, renowned for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that protect kidney filtration cells. As the body ages, millions of nephrons weaken, diminishing their capacity to eliminate toxins and creatinine. Punicalagin acts as a biological shield around these cells, averting free radical damage while activating the body's own antioxidant enzymes to accelerate blood filtration. A distinguished 2019 study, the Harvard Pomegranate Kidney Study, involving 12,000 participants aged 60 to 80, found that drinking 150 milliliters of fresh pomegranate juice nightly for 3 months led to a reduction in average creatinine levels by 0.28 mg/dl, significantly improved glomerular filtration, and lowered chronic inflammation. Remarkably, 78% of participants reported experiencing deeper sleep and reduced lower back discomfort within the first 6 weeks. To harness its full potential, select pomegranates with dark red skin that feel firm, heavy, and slightly glossy. When opening, use your hands rather than a knife, as harsh cuts can rupture the protective membrane around the seeds, diminishing nutrient content by up to 30%. After separating the seeds, consume about half a cup fresh, or gently press them by hand to extract the juice, drinking it 1 hour before bedtime. If you have sensitive teeth, hold the juice in your mouth for 10 to 15 seconds before swallowing to allow for absorption through the oral mucosa. However, if you neglect this crimson fruit, remember that your kidney cells are gradually drying out, grain by grain, much like sand in the hourglass of life. Do not wait until your body sends a desperate plea for help. tap the like button if you wish to keep your kidneys strong and vibrant. As we advance in years, our bodies become less tolerant of minor dietary indiscretions. A single unsuitable fruit, a meal that is excessively sweet or salty, can push our kidneys to their absolute limit. Yet the inverse is also true. One mindful choice each day, one balanced glass of juice, one carefully selected slice of fruit can breathe new life into tired kidneys, promoting smooth blood flow, easing blood pressure, deepening sleep, and brightening the skin. Regardless of the years that have passed, the body retains an incredible capacity for healing if we learn to listen to its signals and provide it with what nourishes it each day. Kidney health is not an act of magic. It is the quiet reward of consistent habits, forged with self-knowledge and compassion. The information presented in this video is intended for educational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical diagnosis, advice, or treatment. Viewers are strongly encouraged to consult with their healthcare provider before making any alterations to their diet or health regimen. Kidney health is paramount, especially as we navigate the later stages of life. Have you ever paused in the morning, your heart quickening at the unsettling thought that your kidneys might be under silent strain, undetected by you? This is a disquieting truth, one that can send a shiver down your spine as you realize that elevated blood creatinine levels are not mere figures, but stark warnings of kidneys under severe duress. Annually, in the United States alone, up to 500 individuals over the age of 50 succumb to chronic kidney diseases directly attributable to uncontrolled creatinine levels. This grim reality compels a profound reevaluation of our daily dietary choices. Envision your body laboring over time, each nephron within your kidneys gradually succumbing to fatigue and losing its functional capacity, all while you casually indulge in a seemingly innocuous breakfast. This warning serves as an urgent alarm, resounding every time we disregard our eating habits. The very foods we cherish could be silently escalating creatinine levels, dramatically increasing the risk of cardiovascular complications and acute kidney failure. The encouraging news is that you are not helpless. Within this discourse, you will uncover practical strategies to effectively improve creatinine levels, starting with your breakfast. You will learn about 3 essential breakfast types that actively support kidney function, and equally importantly, 3 types that must be strictly avoided to safeguard your health. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you never miss crucial daily tips for maintaining optimal kidney health. The answer to whether your breakfast is truly safe will undoubtedly spur you to immediate action. 3 breakfasts you should eat. 1. Fruit salad with low-fat yogurt. A fruit salad paired with low-fat yogurt offers more than just a refreshing start to the day. It's a kidney-protective meal designed to manage blood creatinine levels. The synergy of vitamin-rich fruits and low-fat yogurt helps stabilize blood sugar, reduces stress on kidney filtration, and supports digestion, a common concern for older adults. The star nutrient in this combination is probiotics, beneficial bacteria vital for maintaining a balanced gut microbiome. Declining gut function in seniors can lead to increased toxin buildup, placing significant stress on the kidneys and elevating creatinine. Probiotics enhance gut microbiota, diminish urinary inflammation, and enable the kidneys to filter waste more efficiently. Consuming just 1 probiotic-rich breakfast daily can make a substantial difference in senior kidney health. Scientific evidence from the gut microbiota and renal function in seniors study, involving over 1,234 adults aged 65 and above, demonstrated that participants who consumed low-fat yogurt with live probiotics daily exhibited average creatinine levels that were 15% lower than those who did not. This research underscores the critical role of probiotics not only in digestion but also in mitigating kidney filtration stress, particularly for those at elevated risk of high creatinine. A highly effective, yet lesser-known tip for maximizing probiotic benefits involves selecting and combining ingredients judiciously. Opt for low-fat yogurt clearly labeled with at least 10 CFU of live probiotics. Pair it with easily digestible soft fruits like strawberries, blueberries, or mashed apples for optimal probiotic interaction. Consume it immediately after preparation, avoiding refrigeration overnight, as cold temperatures can diminish bacterial activity. Incorporating a small amount of chia seeds or soaked oats can further boost fiber content, thereby enhancing probiotic effectiveness in the gut. Neglecting this breakfast could mean your kidneys are silently overworked every single morning. To protect your kidneys and manage creatinine effectively, proceed to the next segment where we explore another breakfast that is both delicious and beneficial in relaxing the kidneys, thereby reducing the risk of serious kidney disease. 2. Low-sodium pumpkin pancakes. Pumpkin pancakes, a beloved traditional dish, can be transformed into a kidney-protecting superfood capable of controlling creatinine when prepared with adjusted salt content. Seniors often consume excessive salt at breakfast, particularly with pancakes typically served alongside butter, syrup, or bacon, which escalates kidney stress and forces nephrons into continuous exertion. The pivotal nutrient in pumpkin pancakes is beta-carotene, a formidable antioxidant. Beta-carotene combats oxidative damage within the kidneys, shielding nephron cells from free radicals and supporting efficient kidney filtration. Regular intake of beta-carotene at breakfast can lead to lower creatinine levels and protect kidneys from long-term harm, a critical factor for older adults. Scientific findings from the American Senior Nutrition and Kidney Study, which included 1512 seniors, indicated that participants consuming beta-carotene from pumpkin at least 3 times a week had, on average, 12% lower creatinine levels compared to those who did not. This study highlights that beta-carotene is not merely beneficial for vision and skin, but also plays a vital role in kidney protection and creatinine management, especially for seniors prone to chronic kidney problems. A less widely known yet highly effective approach involves preparing pancakes to preserve beta-carotene and minimize sodium. Utilize fresh or frozen unsweetened pumpkin puree. Instead of salt, incorporate a pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of vanilla extract for flavor, thus avoiding increased kidney stress. When cooking, employ a non-stick pan with a thin layer of olive oil to maintain pancake softness while limiting trans fats. Consume them immediately after cooking, avoiding repeated reheating, as beta-carotene degrades with prolonged heat exposure. If you continue to opt for salty pancakes or excessive sweet syrup, your kidneys are silently fighting a battle each morning, and the risk of elevated creatinine becomes increasingly pronounced. To discover the subsequent natural method for controlling creatinine, stay tuned for the next segment, where we delve into the power of another breakfast in safeguarding senior kidneys. 3. Oatmeal cooked with apple and honey. Oatmeal has long been revered as a healthy breakfast staple, particularly among older adults. Oatmeal prepared with apple and honey transcends its deliciousness to become an exceptionally nutritious meal that supports creatinine control and reduces kidney stress. Quick breakfasts, sugary concoctions, and processed meals can silently overtax the kidneys, leading to a gradual rise in creatinine. The most significant nutrient in this dish is beta-glucan, a soluble fiber instrumental in regulating blood sugar and lowering cholesterol. Beta-glucan stabilizes post-meal blood sugar levels, alleviates kidney stress, and aids in creatinine excretion. For older adults, consistent consumption of beta-glucan can help maintain kidney function, prevent creatinine spikes, and reduce the risk of chronic kidney disease. Scientific evidence from the Oat Fiber and Renal Health Project, which involved 1020 seniors in the U.S., showed that participants who consumed at least 5 grams of beta-glucan from oatmeal daily experienced an average creatinine level decrease of 10% after 12 weeks compared to those who did not. This study demonstrates that properly prepared oatmeal, enhanced with apple and honey, not only stabilizes blood sugar, but also effectively reduces kidney stress and helps manage creatinine naturally. A highly beneficial, yet often overlooked tip is to soak the oatmeal before cooking. Soaking oats in warm water for approximately 30 minutes allows for the full release of beta-glucan, making it more readily absorbable by the body. When cooking, add only a small amount of mashed apple for natural sweetness and a few drops of pure honey, avoiding prolonged cooking times that can diminish nutrient content. Older adults can enhance this meal by adding a few crushed walnuts to increase healthy fats, support digestion, and amplify beta-glucan's beneficial effect on the kidneys. Forgoing this breakfast means your kidneys are subjected to the stress of elevated blood sugar and accumulating creatinine, rendering the risk of kidney failure increasingly evident. Let oatmeal cooked with apple and honey become your daily kidney-saving breakfast. Comment if you are ready to try this meal and follow closely for the next segment, where we will explore the breakfasts you should absolutely avoid so that daily habits do not silently imperil kidney health. 3 breakfasts you should not touch. 1. Banana smoothie with milk. Banana smoothies with milk are a popular choice for a quick, naturally sweet, and easily prepared breakfast. Many seniors consume this daily, unaware that their kidneys are silently enduring significant strain due to excessive potassium and protein. When creatinine levels are already high, consuming bananas with milk can become a hidden danger, forcing the kidneys into overdrive from the early morning hours. Bananas are exceptionally rich in potassium, and when combined with high-protein milk, the kidneys are compelled to filter excessive minerals simultaneously. In older adults, compromised kidney function diminishes potassium excretion, escalating the risk of hyperkalemia, heart rhythm disturbances, and a rapid rise in creatinine. Daily consumption of banana smoothies can induce silent yet serious kidney stress, particularly for individuals with chronic kidney disease or elevated creatinine. Research from the article Hyperkalemia Risks in Seniors with CKD, which analyzed 13,000 seniors, revealed that participants who consumed banana smoothies daily faced an 18% higher risk of elevated creatinine compared to those who limited their potassium intake. The study unequivocally highlights excess potassium as a primary factor contributing to kidney stress and increasing cardiovascular complications in older adults. A highly effective yet little-known alternative involves using strawberries, which contain less potassium than bananas but are rich in vitamin C and antioxidants that support toxin excretion through the kidneys, combined with low-sugar almond milk. Prepare the smoothie with 100 grams of fresh strawberries, 150 ml of low-sugar almond milk, and a pinch of chia seeds or soaked oats to boost fiber content. Blend for 30 seconds and consume immediately to preserve nutrients. Seniors should limit almond milk to under 200 milliliters to prevent excessive protein load on the kidneys. This substitution offers a mild sweetness while significantly reducing kidney filtration stress and effectively managing creatinine. If you continue to drink banana smoothies with milk without comprehending the inherent risks, your kidneys will silently suffer each morning, leading to an unchecked rise in creatinine without apparent warning signs. To avoid other dangerous breakfasts, seniors must exercise caution. Share this video with loved ones and follow the next segment, where we investigate a seemingly ordinary food that slowly devastates your kidneys. 2. White bread with cold cuts. White bread with cold cuts is a rapid and convenient breakfast option that many older adults still opt for. They often assume that a quick and convenient breakfast will have no adverse effects. However, the reality is that the excessive sodium and preservatives in cold cuts force the kidneys to work considerably harder during the initial hours of the day. The combination of excess sodium in white bread and cold cuts elevates blood pressure and places significant stress on the nephrons. In older adults, declining kidney function impairs the body's ability to excrete sodium, leading to water retention, swelling, and consequently, higher creatinine levels. Frequent consumption of white bread with cold cuts results in prolonged kidney stress, escalating the risk of chronic kidney disease, often without the individual's awareness. The salt intake and renal function in seniors study involving 10 seniors indicated that participants who consumed substantial amounts of white bread with cold cuts exhibited average creatinine levels that were 14% higher than those who opted for a low-sodium breakfast. This study emphasizes the critical importance of controlling salt intake at breakfast to mitigate kidney stress, while simultaneously reducing the risk of cardiovascular complications and the decline of kidney function in older adults. A highly effective yet lesser-known alternative is to substitute whole grain bread for white bread and pair it with nut butter or boiled eggs instead of cold cuts. Whole grain bread is rich in fiber, aiding in blood sugar control and reducing kidney filtration stress. Boiled eggs provide a healthy, low-sodium protein source that supports muscle maintenance and kidney function. Older adults can prepare a beneficial breakfast consisting of 1 slice of whole grain bread, 1 boiled egg, and some sprouts or sliced tomatoes to enhance flavor. This combination is both palatable and kidney-friendly, contributing to creatinine control while providing sustained energy for the morning. If you persist in eating white bread with cold cuts, your kidneys will be forced to combat excess sodium every morning, inadvertently increasing the risk of high creatinine and declining kidney function. To understand the next perilous breakfast and methods for minimizing kidney stress, watch the subsequent segment where we explore the dangers of a seemingly familiar food that can tire your kidneys day by day. 3. Frozen waffles with syrup. Frozen waffles with syrup represent a convenient breakfast choice for many older adults due to their quick preparation and appealing taste. However, this particular combination stands out as one of the most hazardous breakfasts for the kidneys. The refined sugar present in syrup and waffles, along with the preservatives in the waffles themselves, significantly amplify the kidney's workload, particularly for individuals with elevated creatinine levels. The refined sugar in this meal triggers sharp spikes in blood sugar, compelling the kidneys to work more diligently to filter waste products and maintain electrolyte balance. In older adults, diminished kidney function reduces their capacity to excrete sugar and toxins, leading to a rapid increase in creatinine and augmenting the risk of kidney inflammation and cellular aging. Frequent consumption of frozen waffles creates silent yet dangerous kidney stress, especially for those already experiencing kidney issues. Scientific evidence, drawn from the book Nutrition and Kidney Health in Older Adults, and based on a study of 1050 seniors, revealed that participants who consumed frozen waffles more than twice a week experienced an average creatinine level increase of 11% after 3 months, compared to those who limited their intake of refined sugar. This research starkly illustrates how convenient, sugar-laden foods, seemingly innocuous, can actually overload the kidneys, accelerating the decline of chronic kidney function. A highly effective yet less recognized alternative involves replacing syrup with a pinch of cinnamon and a modest amount of pure honey. When consuming waffles, opt for those baked from whole grain batter or prepare them at home. Subsequently, sprinkle them with cinnamon and add a few drops of honey after they have slightly cooled. This approach curtails refined sugar intake while offering a mild sweetness, thereby easing kidney stress and effectively controlling creatinine. Seniors should limit waffle consumption to less than twice a week and incorporate fresh fruits like strawberries or blueberries to increase antioxidant intake and protect kidney cells. If you continue to consume frozen waffles with syrup weekly, your kidneys are silently enduring a sugar onslaught without your knowledge, leading to an increasing rise in creatinine and a discernible decline in kidney function. Subscribe now and share this vital information with your loved ones so that everyone can proactively protect their kidney health, even from seemingly ordinary yet potentially harmful breakfasts. Kidney health is one of the most crucial aspects of well-being for older adults, particularly as creatinine levels begin to elevate. The kidneys are not only responsible for filtering waste and maintaining electrolyte equilibrium, but also exert a direct influence on energy levels, circulation, and overall health. Breakfast habits that appear simple and convenient, yet contain high levels of sugar, salt, potassium, or preservatives, can inadvertently overwork the kidneys, inducing silent stress that the body barely registers. Conversely, selecting foods rich in fiber, antioxidants, and probiotics, coupled with intelligent preparation methods, can actively support kidney function, reduce creatinine, and enhance both digestive and cardiovascular health. Older adults must understand that kidney health is not a matter of rapid change, but rather the cumulative outcome of consistent dietary and lifestyle practices. Tired kidneys can manifest as fatigue, swelling, electrolyte imbalances, and elevated creatinine. However, with appropriate care, commencing with breakfast, these negative effects can be significantly mitigated. The information disseminated in this video is strictly for reference and health education purposes. Viewers are strongly advised to consult a physician or a nutrition specialist before implementing any changes to their diet, especially if they have pre-existing kidney conditions or are undergoing medical treatment.